In this lesson, the student's objective is to be able to annotate a text to help construct a visual model on the process of mitosis. At this point, students have completed a quick write assignment responding to a prompt about when and why a cell may undergo in the process of mitosis, as a means to activate some prior knowledge. After this, students will think, pair, and share their responses to the whole class, and then the teacher will introduce a new supplemental text. This text will be in addition to their textbook and be at a read level that is just below. All right, students, today we're going to be reading a science article about mitosis. We just reviewed when and how a cell may, the process may occur, but now we're going to investigate the process by which cellular division or mitosis happens and what products come about from it. You'll be taking annotated notes to help analyze the text so you can use the information in your visual models that you'll construct later. As you read the text, you'll be using the following annotation system. You're going to be circling any unknown words, underlining any names of the phases, so be looking for keywords that have the end in the word phase. You're going to box anything related to DNA or chromosomes, put a question mark by something you don't understand, and a star by something you think is important or gets to the meaning of that part of the text. We'll be doing the first paragraph together before we're releasing you in your small groups to finish out the rest of the text. So, in this very first paragraph of the text, we're going to go sentence by sentence and going to be annotating it as you see fit using that notation system. Mitosis is the process in which a eukaryotic cell nucleus splits into two, followed by division of the parent cell into two daughter cells. In that first sentence alone, there are some big key vocabulary terms. So you may have circled the words eukaryotic as well as daughter cells. Now, we can come back to these words as clunks and come back to them later and analyze them. In the meantime, eukaryotic should be a reference to something we covered earlier in the class, meaning to non-bacterial cells, so like animal, plant, and fungal cells are eukaryotic. And the two daughter cells, let's keep reading on. Let's see if you can figure out the meaning of this word as we keep moving on here. The word mitosis means threads, and it refers to the thread-like appearance of chromosomes as the cell prepares to divide. In that second sentence, we see a reference to chromosomes or DNA, so we're going to box that word chromosomes. Early microscopists were the first to observe these structures, and they also noted the appearance of a specialized network of microtubules during mitosis. Some other keywords coming up here in this past sentence mean things like microscopist, possibly, as well as microtubules. With microscopist, think about some words that you're familiar with that one, like microscope, maybe. A microscope helps us look at something that are really small and tiny, so people that use microscopes, particularly scientists that use them, are called microscopists. Microtubules, also remember back to our section on cell biology. Microtubules are the small spindle protein-rich fibers and structural elements to a cell. Think of it like a cell's skeleton. These tubules collectively known as the spindle, another definition for those words we just learned here, extend from the structures called a centrosome, and you can even see that word is already bolded out for you. Maybe that's going to be a keyword, maybe that's a word you may want to star as we continue to move through this text here. With one centrosome located at each of the opposite ends or poles of a cell. As mitosis progresses, the microtubules attach to the chromosomes, which have already duplicated their DNA and aligned across the center of the cell. Some more references to words that correspond with DNA and chromosomes. Both the word chromosomes and the fact that they have duplicated their DNA are good things for us to box here. As they move, they pull one copy of each of the chromosomes with them to opposite poles of the cell. This process ensures that each daughter cell will contain exactly one copy of the parent DNA. So, again, more references to how many DNA copies we have, as well as to the chromosomes themselves, more things to box. As we're kind of boxing these words, you're going to be checking to see how they change during each of the phases of mitosis, which are going to be key indicators and key important steps as we begin to develop our understanding of mitosis and eventually meiosis too. That very last sentence they're describing, the process ensures that each daughter cell will contain one exact copy of the parent cell DNA. You really want to star that one right there, because that's going to be the big product here of the whole entire process of mitosis. And we're going to move on to our second paragraph here of the text. Mitosis consists of 5 morphologically distinct phases. So get ready to underline 5 things right now. Prophase, metaphase, prometaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Also, prior to hearing those phases and underlining every single one of those words, you want to probably have circled the word morphologically. Morphologically, you can break it down by its morphomemes or its Greek or Latin roots. Morpho meaning shape, logically meaning study of, so the study of the shapes physically themselves. Each phase involves characteristic steps in the process of chromosome alignment and separation. Once mitosis is complete, the entire cell divides into, by the way, a process called cytokinesis. Another word you may have circled just then there too, cytokinesis. Let's break that down again by those Greek and Latin terms. Cyto meaning cell, kinesis meaning movement. So cell movement, they are literally moving apart right then and right there. So that is a basic way to apply our annotation system here. Hopefully after we've looked over the text and applied our system that we be able to get a better sense of what this text means, and we can use the information we glean from this text to apply to creating an awesome visual model that will help you understand, learn, and study for mitosis and eventually meiosis too.